Hello chess friends, welcome to Zaros chess channel. I was already sleeping, then I got challenged by a friend of mine from the USA. We have Brock Henley. We are going to play now some 15 plus 15 chess games. So I'm really looking forward to it. He's a great guy. He has improved. Brock is a great guy from the USA. He has improved in chess. Very nice. He's already 1600 rated, so it will be a tough match, I think. And so I'm gonna challenge now him here, and let's search. So I think I'll do that more often in on my streams, that I'm gonna accept some challenges from my viewers and subscribers. Okay, we have here Fine Life, and now I'm going to challenge him. Challenge 15 plus 15. And so Brock, you're online if you're watching it. So I have challenged him. So it will be now a classical time format. Hello Marlon. Hello Nathan G. So we are going to play against Brock Henley, but he's not responding. So Brock, are you there? Yeah, I'm gonna explain the moves. I'm gonna analyze. Okay, we have now Brock is online. I'm with white. It's very good. So let's go d4. Okay, we'll see what happened. Okay, he goes knight on f6. I like to go this flexible line with knight on f3, not exposing myself too much with c4. c4 can always come next. I like simply to play this knight on f3 against this knight on f6 ideas, because he can go now into a Nimzovich, set up King's Indian or maybe Perch defense with d6. So it leaves me flexibility. So he goes in the Perch defense, and that's why I'm going for the classical line with knight on c3, preparing e4, getting a very powerful control of the center. And so my goal is now e4. He goes for bishop on g4 ideas. His idea is to trade off this bishop, this knight, and then push e5. So I have to go e4. So this okay, he's preparing really now this e5. Can I go d5? He goes knight on e5. I take. I play d5. He goes knight on e5. I take the knight. He takes the queen. Then I go bishop on b5. And c6. I have this. Okay, let's go this. D5. Yeah, he's not streaming. Can I take this knight? Can I sack the knight? Let's knight on e5. He takes the queen. Bishop on b5. Then I take the knight. No. D takes c6. So or bishop on b5 first. Bishop on b5, then he goes c6. I take. He takes with pawn, I take with knight. Yeah, bishop on b5. Hello, Martin. Yeah, that's the problem. I take now the knight. He cannot take with the knight. And then I take bishop. If it takes with the bishop, the queen, bishop on d7. Yeah, it's probably good. Knight on e5. Takes. Takes. Very nice. But I can trap the bishop now with the king. Okay. Long play, yeah, Robin, long play. I'm sorry guys, I'm watching your chat on the phone because I don't want to overload my internet. So okay, he can take the knight now. And I'm a piece up and I think I'm winning here, so king e2, liberating the bishop. So if you place f5, knight on g5, and then I can cement the knight. So he has to challenge this pawn. This pawn has created some space advantages. Hi, Havu. Okay, these are these ideas. I have to, yeah. Should I? But if I take this pawn, then he'll connect the pawns. I don't like that. I don't like that. Then he will have, if I take, for instance, this e6, then he will have 1, 2, 3 pawns in the center. So I don't like that. I want to play knight on c3. I want to recapture with the knight, and then he will have only 2 pawns in the center. And still this bishop is blocked out. So I'm keeping the tension here. He wants to do the same. So I'm just playing on this advantage of space. He can play bishop on f6 and then take out this knight, but as I mentioned, I don't want to have these 3 connected pawns in the center because he has 2 pawns for my extra piece, so it has to be played till the end. Yep. Still he wants to do that, and he's gonna probably accomplish that, but I have some tactics. Maybe knight. Okay, let's do it this way. Bishop on f4. With the idea now to take bishop takes on d6 and then knight on e4. So the d6 is the weakness. Yes, let's simply play. So. Rook on d3. Doubling up rooks, still playing on this d file. It will be still hard to so maybe rook on g3. Yeah, it will be really hard to compete against these 3 pawns in the center, so it is playable. So a4 maybe to stop some b5 ideas, that's also. But rook on d1, activating all of the pieces and playing on the d file. If he plays d5, maybe knight on e4. He cannot take, of course, because of the pin, but maybe I'll have a better activity of this knight. And yeah, we're already in an endgame. That's the problem. The game is not dynamic anymore, and he still has some chances. although it's a piece down, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, playing with this last piece very well. Takes. Okay, bishop on g3. Staying on the diagonal. Okay. Poland, Russia marching. Yeah, Croatia is not so good in basketball anymore. We're weak. So, Brock is calculating all of the possibilities, which is good, I think, and so now I can play this rook on. So if he goes king on c7, then I can take with the rook. He takes with the bishop. I take with the rook. And then followed with knight on e4. I have really some pinning ideas. The best move for him is probably to go d5. He has to play the d5, I think. And yeah, d5 has to be played. f3. So f3. I just want to change now the direction of this bishop. The bishop has made some progress, and okay. If he plays c5, maybe I can go knight on d5, sacrificing also. I don't know. So, one of my ideas is to play bishop on f2, knight on e4, and yeah. Bishop on f2. If he plays e5 or c5, I'm gonna sack back the knight, because this knight is really useless. It doesn't have good squares. But if he plays something like c5, then he'll have a weak pawn situation, and okay. Okay, bishop on f2. Very nice. But I have to improve the position of this knight. It's annoying. I have to search for squares. Where's the best square? The best square is e5 for the knight. So, but it's hard to get there. Knight on a4 doesn't bring me so much, but knight on a4, b3, knight on b2, and this rook comes in the way. That's not good. So this rook on d3 was a long-term mistake, but of course I couldn't calculate it. Knight on a4, b3, knight on b2. Okay. Let's go again. Bishop on g3. So bishop on e5, at least stopping the advance of this pawn. Yeah, it's still tough. It's tough. So it's gonna go c5. I'm doing these provocative moves like bishop on d4. I want him to expose himself with his pawns. I want to do something. Okay. Rook on e3. Now I've prepared some tactics. If he goes rook on d6, yeah, he has to protect this pawn. If he goes c5, I'm gonna take e6, he takes. Yeah, it's probably not good. Check first. Okay, knight on g4. g4. Okay, we have g4. So now my idea is knight on My only plan here is that to separate these 3 pawns. I don't like this connection of these 3 pawns. I just want them split apart somehow, so they can get weak, and then I can play much more active with my. So now my idea is check, and then to take this. So if you place now e4, I have first to fork, first check, knight on f7, then you see 7, then I take e6. If it takes, yep. And now I have solved my problems. I think. So that was really only my only goal now to okay, now I take another pawn, and this is game over, I think. Yeah, I had to play slowly. I think this is now a mistake also. Okay, let's take. If you try something like rook on e8, then I have some tactical shots on the sky. Yeah, it's game over. I have discovered the attack. Okay. I'm gonna rematch. Great game, I think. Let's see. We have Brock playing d4. Maybe I'll try the Benko gambit. Should I try the Benko gambit? He plays knight on f3. Okay, let's play the King's Indian. Okay, he's going to play this Carlsbad variation of the King's Indian. Okay, d5. Should I go d6 or d5? Yeah, I'm gonna go knight on a6. It's always a good system, with the preparation to play c5. Okay. a3 is loss of tempo. I want him to play the move d5 himself. Then he blocks out his own bishop with the pawn, and I get to open the diagonal for my bishop. Although he has a good central control. And now to play the move. Yeah, now he blocked out his bishop, so I can go rook on b8. My idea is to now play on a pawn breakthrough with move b5. But I hope you realized the difference in the setup of mine and Brock's. Brock has already played many pawn moves. I have played only 2 pawn moves and developed all of my minor pieces. So now my idea is to play b5. For instance, if he takes d takes c5, then I can take, and if he tries b4, then I have knight on e4, liberating this diagonal because the b4 creates some dangerous threats. Yeah, that's not good. You can try that, but okay. B. Okay. C takes b4, a takes b4, knight takes on b4, rook on. But maybe I can trap the rook then with knight on a6 again. Yeah, let's try that. Let's trap the rook. It wasn't well. He can play knight on b5, queen on b6, queen on e2, protecting. But. I can go maybe. Yeah, I have to develop this light square bishop. The rook seems weird there on a7. Okay, queen on b6 with the same idea. So knight on b5 has to be played, but then I have knight on b4 again, attacking the queen. The queen has to protect also the c2. Then I have, yeah, I have some good possibilities here. At least I can grab a pawn, I think, but knight on b5. Or to play then after that knight on c7. Knight on c7 seems strong. If it takes, just wait. If it takes, then I can take the rook. If it don't take, yeah, knight on c7 with a double attack on the knight, and still it will be again a weird position for the knight, maybe. And then I simply go developing d6, bishop on f5 maybe. It's okay. haven't lost so much time. I should maybe show the time display. Just wait. I'm gonna make everything so now here we have the time. This move made him really thinking. Yeah, but it's always dangerous. You see, he hasn't castled. He has played many times with the same piece, so... Okay, this is... Okay, if I take with the knight, then he's gonna go knight, rook on b3. Let's just trade off the queens. After c4, I'm gonna go queen on b4. He cannot cover with this bishop, then he loses the rook, so he has to trade off the queens probably. And it's perfectly fine for me. I'm a piece up, so okay. So my idea, d5 and bishop on f5. This are the continuations. Okay, he's trying his attack, but I have to play always on a counter attack. So when you get attacked, try to find counter attack. So knight on d5, queen on d2, then knight on e4. Now I have to use this moment. But I said the main ideas are now d6, bishop on f5, finally connect my rooks, getting all of my pieces to play, so I cannot just jump around with this stupid knight. So where can he go? Queen on b3. Yeah, Gil, you should probably do that. Okay. So I was basically sleeping, and then Brock texted me, and we decided to make this. Okay. Let's go knight on e4. If queen on e2 now, if he wants to, yeah, I'm not going to trade off the queens anymore. I'm not interested. Do I have some tactics here? At least I want to trade it off with some tempos. Okay. What are the attacking moves here? Queen on b1. Then he's going to castle. What are the attacking moves? What are the counter attack possibilities here? Queen on b1 with an attack. He's going to castle. If he takes the knight, I take the bishop. So. If he takes Man, I want to stay on this diagonal. So bishop on f, queen on f, c4 is the only move. Okay. I don't want him to castle after bishop on f1. He'll lose a decisive tempo in which he can castle. Then I simply take. If he takes knight, then I take bishop. But this c4 pawn is c2 pawn is very important because it can be advanced. So on c4, again creating sort of a connection. So he hasn't castled, so he should be punished for that. So if queen on a7, I cannot protect the rook. Then I go knight on c3, maybe with some checkmate threats. Okay, after queen on a7, I'm gonna take the queen with the queen on c2 again. So okay, so it will be dangerous now. What's the most aggressive way here to play? Queen on f2, knight on f2, queen on... I don't want to over-calculate myself. Check. Doesn't bring me so much. Then he goes c3. Okay. But this is very interesting. Knight on b4. Knight on b4 with knight on c2 ideas. Yeah, this should be it. Counterattack, counterattack, counterattack. Most important thing. I'm leaving the rook hanging, it's not a problem. Now I have 3 attacking pieces. The knights are always working very well with the queen combined, so if knight on d2, then I simply take, and then again. This will be very interesting. I don't care about this rook on b8. Knight on c2, he has to go king on d1, and then I have knight on f2, checkmate even. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Dangerous shit. I'm not gonna curse on a stream, but this is some dangerous shit. How I sometimes play tournament games for my club, but I really don't have time to compete. It's very bad. I would love to compete more, but I have the feeling last week that I have played very nice chess, so this move, knight on b4, made him thinking. But this counterattack is... I've talked about this counterattack in my last video. How to play attacking chess. So the counterattack is really important. Yeah, I think it's checkmate. Knight on c2. Yeah, these two knights are working very nice. I'm gonna make a rematch. We're gonna play another. The two dangerous knights. Okay. Let's go c4. Getting more positional. So okay, I have played in sort of a reversed hyper accelerated dragon style. My goal here is after d3, I'm simply waiting if he's gonna go in some c5 or e5 ideas. It depends. So I'm gonna play rook on b1, and now after d3, these three pawns are basically showing you the direction of the attack. So I'm gonna go b4, b5, and similar ideas. So Brock wants to compete. Okay. I think he has exposed himself a little bit too much. This bishop on d7 is passive, so I'm using this moment, and I'm going to go now into aggressive way. I'm gonna push even e4. He has left some spaces behind with the move a5. Knight on c6 and a5 is better, but this bishop on d7 I don't like so much. Probably he wanted to play bishop on c6 and compete with my dangerous bishop, but I don't know. Yeah, Robin, I play sometimes c4, sometimes d4, but basically I'm playing d4. Oh, this is not good. e6 weakens the pawn structure too much. Let's go e4. He left me some spaces behind. He hasn't occupied any. Yeah. If I play e5, d5, yeah, let's go d5. So he can close the position with the move e5, and I don't like that. I want to push e5 myself, but it has to be prepared. Bishop on f4. Okay. Yeah, that was sort of a provocative move by me. Bishop on g5, f6. Okay, he can play bishop on f6. I don't think that's good. Should I go c5? c5, bishop on e7, then I take, and okay. What to do here? e5. I want to bring one of these knights into the game, but c5 doesn't bring me so much. Okay, c5 has to be played, I think. It has to be played. I want to block out this bishop. After d takes c5, I play e4. He takes. I take with the knight, and then I have some fork ideas on e7. So I will have huge activity with my pieces. Okay. This is good. not bad at all. Okay, we are attacked. We are searching for counterattacks. Let's at least weaken. So this is the defender. I want to deflect the defender. If it takes with the bishop, I simply take. With an attack on the queen, he has to react, and then I take b takes c3, he makes the fork, I play queen on c2, he takes the rook, but I have 2 extra pieces for okay, it's a deal. I play first check. Yeah, that's the problem, because I have this in between attack, and I'll make promotion, and then I take the knight and have again an extra piece, so it was a good pawn breakthrough. He cannot take. Yeah, at least I'm going to weaken this pawn structure. And now e5. I would love to trade off the queens now in a simplified position, so but he left me too much space with his 3 central pawns. He played too passive. Okay. Knight on e5. He takes. I take. Doesn't bring me so much. Let's play attacking chess. Bishop on e7. Knight on e5. Ooh. Let's just continue to make tempos. We will have a harmony now with the pieces. Now the idea is knight on e5, knight on f7 with the sacrifice, and then queen on d5. This is the main idea, but or maybe knight, it's better here, knight on g5. Yeah, but I have to get knight on g5 and then bishop on h3. But okay, this is more secure here, knight on e5. Where to go with the queen? Okay, if he moves the queen, then we have this d7. It's also dangerous. he plays queen on e6, then bishop on h3. Is bishop on h3 possible? Yeah, I have to play this on. This is really a dangerous pawn. Okay, let's go now for simplifications, trading off the queens, and I think it's game over. I have an extra rook. He has to trade off the queens now, and okay, this will be it for today. Thanks you for watching, guys. So 3 games I have played against Brock Henley. You can text me in my inbox. You can also challenge me. You can follow my Facebook, Yozarov. You can send me some messages if you want to participate like Brock Henley. We can play also. Here's some rapid games, maybe 15 plus 15, so classical time format, much longer games, as I said, so it's not a problem. Next time we'll have maybe Brock again or someone else. Thank you for watching, guys, and participating. Chess is the best, of course. See you soon.